So let's take an example to explain function overriding. So let's suppose there is a base class. So there is a base class, and let's suppose in the public section or in any section there is a function void. Let's name this function as f1. So let's suppose there is a function f1 and it will display that it is inside base class. So this is a function in the public section of the base class. So let us now create a derived class. We are creating a derived class and it is deriving its features using the public visibility mode. So this will be our derived class, and let's suppose in the derived class in the public section there is a function which has the same name as that of the base class. So let's suppose this is our function cout inside derived class. So you can see here that this is not an example of function overloading because both the functions have the same number of parameters. You can see that there are no parameters in this function, and similarly there is no parameters in this function. So what I will do is in the main function, in the int main function, I will create an object of the derived class. Let's suppose the object is d, and now I will call the function f1 using this object. So when I will use the dot operator and the object of the derived class to call the function f1, which function will be called, this one or this one? So I will recommend you to try it in the C-line IDE. You can implement it and try to run this program and see what will be the output. So if the output is inside base class, then this line will call the function of the base class. So after running this program, you will notice that this line will call the function. It will call the function in the derived class. So what does this mean? So this means that whenever you will create an object of a derived class and you are calling a function that also resides in the base class, so if you will write this line, it will not call the base class function. That means that it will override it. Overriding means it will ignore this function and it will just call this function in the derived class. So if you want to call the base class function, you will have to use the scope resolution operator, which is 2 colons. So how you can call the base class function? We will replace this line with this one. So you will use this keyword using and then followed by the name of the class, which is base, and then you will use the scope resolution operator and then you will call the function. So if you will replace this line with this line, you can call the function you can call the functions that was in the base class. So you can actually prevent overriding.